The ground trembles under the march of shadowed soldiers. War drums echo like thunder through the valley, torches flaring against stone walls. Kyle grips his blade atop the battlements, eyes locked on Alaric, commanding the assault. The child clutches the fading crystal, its faint glow, a fragile beacon of hope amid encroaching darkness. Arrows notch and shields lock. The gates groan under the enemy's weight. Kale exhales, determination hardening his resolve. Every heartbeat counts. Every movement matters. The siege has begun, and the first test of courage for the heroes unfolds. Flames roar in the sacred forge, sparks dancing as the blade takes shape. Lyra kneels, watching metal glow as each strike echoes with the voices of past heroes. Radiance grows with every hammering blow, the sword alive with fire and destiny. As she lifts it, the edge blazes with dawn's light, illuminating the chamber and casting shadows into retreat. The weapon hums with power, a symbol of hope for the Guardians, ready to challenge the darkness that spreads across the land. In the council chamber, silence falls as the hooded figure casts aside his mask. The fallen knight steps forward, shadow in his eyes, whispering, "I was never yours." Gasps fill the room as guardians draw blades, eye blazing with fury as darkness surged within. Betrayal cuts deeper than any wound. Kale tightens his grip, facing a foe he once called ally. Shadows ripple through the hall as the first fracture in unity emerges, the saga twisting toward darker paths. Lightning arcs across the heavens as Seraphine and Selene raise their staffs. Magic collides, fire rains from clouds, and the battlefield becomes chaos incarnate. Every spell surges with raw power, tearing the air and shaking the ground beneath their feet. The duel intensifies. Sparks and energy crackle with every clash. Seraphine counters Selene's shadows with radiant blasts, each strike shaping the fate of the battlefield. Chaos reigns, yet their skill and resolve push the story forward into the heart of the eclipse. Amid the clash, a guardian staggers, armor shattered, blades slipping from grasp. He sinks to his knees, whispering, "For the light," before falling. Silence ripples as allies and foes alike pause, feeling the weight of loss. Kael's heart burns with grief and resolve. The battlefield continues to rage, yet his fallen comrade's sacrifice ignites courage in the Guardians. Every strike becomes a tribute, and the fight carries on, stronger than before. Beside the fallen Guardian, Kael's heart ignites with fury. Fire erupts from his blade, spreading across the battlefield as enemies scream and scatter. His roar shakes the air, every strike consuming shadows in blazing retribution. Varelia falters under Kael's relentless assault. Flames and vengeance intertwine, leaving no place for darkness to hide. Every movement, every spark, becomes a testament to his wrath and unwavering resolve. The Eclipse Saga blazing forward. Chains of shadow rise, writhing like serpents wrapping around heroes' limbs. Resistance only tightens the bonds, feeding the darkness. Shields clatter, swords slip, and panic rises as shadows whisper mockery. Kael lunges, cutting through chains, trying to rally the trapped heroes. The weight of the darkness is immense, yet determination glows brighter than any chain. Every movement resists the night. Every strike battles despair, keeping hope alive in the Eclipse Saga. Lyra despair. Seraphine hands glow with radiant energy. She moves among fallen heroes, healing wounds, knitting flesh, restoring breath. Shadows recoil at the light, the battlefield slowly illuminated by her selfless power. The heroes rise again, hope rekindled, weapons shining. Every healed hero strengthens the line against darkness, and though each act drains her, Seraphine persists. Her light is the spark that refuses to die in the Eclipse Saga. In the Citadel, the Grand Master steps forward, blade glowing like dawn. Feanor emerges from shadows, cold and imposing. Every movement crackles with tension. The world seems to pause in anticipation. Steel meets steel in an explosion of sparks and shadows. Light blinds, shadows lash, and the duel escalates with each strike. The fate of dawn and night hangs on every clash, the masters shaping the next chapter of the Eclipse Saga. The sky tears apart as shadow floods the world. Mountains, rivers, and seas fall into darkness. Flames die and stars vanish. The Guardian's blades dim, and even the bravest hearts waver. Kael and allies stand amidst despair, gripping weapons with fading light. Whispers echo, "It's here." Darkness reigns supreme, yet a spark of hope remains in every hero. In the child, in the fading crystal, the world plunges into night, setting the stage for the next arc of the Eclipse Saga.